Hey, what's up everybody? Chris here. I wanted to make a short video just talking about the newly revealed PlayStation 5 Pro. I saw news of this today. I saw how much it cost, $700. When I saw that, I literally guffawed. I laughed out loud. I think that is completely absurd for a gaming console. And I'm sure there are technical wizards out there that can justify it when you say, oh, when you look at the GPU and compare it to what a PC costs, building that with comparable specs, it's really not that big of a deal. $700 is insane, and I think that a lot of people have said this, and it's true in my mind. This is sort of testing the waters for next gen, right? If people are okay paying $700 for a console, will they pay 800? Can we get close to 1,000? Like, what is that going to look like eventually? I'm not going to buy this. I'm looking at my PlayStation 5, my launch PS5 right now. I hardly ever play it. I'm currently playing Astrobot. I will say that's a great game. I really enjoyed that, but that is the first game I've sat down and played for any kind of duration on my PS5 in a hot minute. The same with my Series X though, honestly. Like since Hellblade 2, I've played some College Football 25, but like that's kind of it. I hardly touch these things. Maybe, I don't know, at this point, 3 or 4 times a year when a game comes out, I might turn it on and play it for a couple of weeks, but then it just sits there and gathers dust. I use my Series X more as a 4K Blu-ray player than anything else at this point. But the reason I'm making this video is because I wanted to comment on what this means for Nintendo, right? Nintendo is just kind of sitting on the sidelines looking at Xbox doing dumb things, looking at PlayStation trying to overcharge their customers for things that are marginally better. I know there's some frame rate improvements and all of that with the PS5, but Nintendo's not doing anything except sitting on the Switch 2 and quietly churning out games here and there. They've got an opportunity to drop in and really take over the gaming market. Now, will they do it? I don't know, because Nintendo is weird and they do things a lot of times that don't make any sense. But they are so well positioned right now because this console generation has generally been terrible. And I'm not lumping in the Switch with that. The Switch has sold amazingly well throughout its lifetime. It's been here since 2017, so it's been a long time. Tons of great games for that console. But if they were to just swoop in, and I'm not really 100% sure when they're going to announce it. I know they said before the end of this fiscal year, I think. I don't know if they meant calendar year or if I'm just misremembering that. So I don't know if we're going to hear more about this kind of closer to the holidays or in early spring or whatever. But if they were to just come in with a strongly powered Switch 2, and I'm saying strongly powered as in, can reasonably compete with current gen consoles. I'm not talking the PS5 Pro, but even like, the Xbox Series S. If it can compete with that and it's got a great launch game, a new 3D Mario, a new Mario Kart game, a new 3D Zelda, even though I doubt that that's probably coming immediately soon, but 3D Mario would be great. If it's got a great launch lineup, they could just take over because they can price it probably at $350, even 400 I think would be a little bit much. Maybe that's what it'll be depending on what it is, but if they can price it at $350, discount the price of the Switch OLED, then they would just take over. People would buy that and be excited about it because I think people are just sick of sort of this iterative junk and the games we get from Xbox and PlayStation. Again, aside from Astrobot, which is really great, and the occasional Hellblade, these games that are just not finished, they're half-baked, they cost way too much, they need tons of updates. Nintendo puts out first-party games that are great, and they're mostly finished. Like, there's never really those same types of issues. They are positioned to really take over if they can do that. So I just wanted to comment on this. I am not going to buy the PS5 Pro. Like, I just think that's completely stupid. Again, I hardly ever play my current PS5, and it's a great console in terms of what it can do. There's just nothing on it that interests me currently besides Astrobot, which I'm playing and liking. But once I finish that, it'll probably just sit there for a while. Same with my Xbox. So Nintendo, if you're watching my 970 subscriber YouTube channel, do something. Act now. If your Switch 2 is ready, jump into the fray and take over. We need you. We need good games. We need a good system from you. So anyway, just my thoughts here. Let me know what you think about the PS5 Pro below. And as always, thanks so much for watching.